What you know about love? Tell me what you know. What you know about love? What you know about love? What you know about love? That you know. Hella dizzy from the ups and.
Welcome back to the channel, Struggle Streaming with BK. In today's video, I'm doing a review on Bond No.9's Greenwich Village. And that's coming up next after the intro. Let's get it. What up out there, everybody? How everybody doing? Hope y'all doing good tonight. Struggle Streaming with BK. Like I said, we here to do our review on Bond No.9's Greenwich Village. And before I start, I want to let y'all know, for the aficionados out there, I know it's pronounced Greenwich Village, okay? All right? But if you look at the letters and read it, it says Greenwich. So, for purposes of myself and for purposes of this video, I will refer to this as Greenwich Village or Sweetness, because that's what I like to call it, because it's a very sweet fragrance and I love it. This fragrance came out in 2019, and it was a lot of buzz about this fragrance when it came out about 4 years ago. I remember, and I wasn't too much into fragrance communities or anything like that, but I just remember hearing the buzz, being a Bond No.9 man, hearing the buzz and people talk about Greenwich Village. So I had to try it out. I got this one from Saks. I think back at the time, the price point was like, I think it was probably like $380, something like that. I know it's going up now, but it was like $380. Went to Saks. Lady sprayed it on the card, and I instantly fell in love with this fragrance. Like, it smells amazing. And I know I like a lot of Bond No.9s. I realize that. And I tell you, if I like something, if it smells good, I'm going to tell you it smells good. But this is one of the fragrances that I kind of fell in love with from first smell. Well, let's get it started. Y'all know how we do it. I already sprayed on this hand probably about 4 hours ago. So it's in the mids and the base is coming out. And we're going to do our spray on this hand. I'm going to go over the notes in a second. You know what? I might as well go over the notes right now. Let me get that straight. Y'all ready? All right. Read this off. Cassis, lychee, mandarin are the top notes. Peony, ambroxan, water lily, and patchouli are the mid notes. The base notes, it got some jasmine. It has peach musk, vanilla, oak moss, and praline. Okay. When I first smelled this on the opening, it has a fruity, it's a really sweet, fruity smell. And that's the lychee and the mandarin that I get on my skin. Definitely the mandarin. You know what? You can smell some of the base notes in here. It's a fruity opening, but I can smell the vanilla, even though that's one of the base notes I believe in here. I can smell the vanilla immediately. That vanilla, and it's mixing with the fruit smell. It makes the vanilla smell really fruity, like a fruity vanilla smell. Y'all know how vanilla normally gives you like a creamy smell. So it's like a fruit. It's like a fruity, creamy smell on the opening. As for my fellas, don't let that scare you away, because I call it fruity. The fruit in this is not like citrus. It's not like Little Italy or Ude New York like that. It's more of a creamy, and I think that's the vanilla note in here. It's more of a creamy, fruity smell. It smells really, really good. Okay, this fragrance smells really, really good on the opening. Y'all know how with Bond No.9, one of the reasons I like Bond No.9 is because when it hits your skin, it goes through like most Bond No.9s go through 3 phases. You know, the opening, the mid, and the base. And it's 3 distinct fragrances. Now you can smell a little bit of each note in each phase, but Bond No.9s normally go through 3 phases. Now you have some that go through 2, like Little Italy, Blue Indigo is another one, but rarely do they only have like 2. Greenwich Village is one of those that really only has 2 phases. It's a fruity type opening, right? But then, like, spray this on like 4 hours ago. Then you can smell the musk and the woodiness, and the vanilla is still strong 4 hours later. So that's what I mean by this is unisex. This is a unisex fragrance where it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, like feminine sweet. It's considered unisex, and because it's sweet, I would say it leans feminine, but I mean, it's like 53-47. Like, a man definitely could pull this off without a care, right? Now, you will have some gentlemen, some dudes out there who don't like sweet fragrances. So they might want to steer clear of this, right? But this fragrance, I would say this definitely top 10, probably even top 5 of my most complimented Bond scents. Okay, Greenwich Village, Greenwich Village. Women love this fragrance. You can go online and look at the reviews, and I don't think I've seen a bad review on this fragrance right here. I don't think I've seen one. But women go crazy over this. They are really fond of it. And most men reviewers love it too. This is more like, I would say, this is for the regular guy, a regular guy. I'm speaking from a male perspective. Y'all know me because I'm a dude. But for a guy, this is for a regular guy type of fragrance. I've seen people call this summer fragrance. Fall, spring. Like, I don't think I've heard winter. But this is a year-round fragrance. You could wear this as your daily fragrance, especially a woman, every day of the week. Every day of the week, summer, fall, winter, spring. You can. This is an awesome smelling fragrance right here. One of the best. I call her Sweetness. Okay, this Miss Sweetness. So if y'all hear me referring to Miss Sweetness, I am talking about Greenwich Village. But like I was saying, you could wear this year round, and anybody could wear this, right? I could see a lawyer wearing this. I could see the regular dude who work at Target wearing this. I could see a person frying chicken at the local chicken shop wearing it. Well, maybe not the word, but I'm just saying. This is a very versatile fragrance that I think Bond No.9 did an excellent job in when they made this, because anybody can wear it at any time. Now, I would say when you should steer clear of this, only one particular time. I say if you're a dude going to hang out with the fellas, right? Whatever we going to do, I will avoid this, right? You don't want to be smelling sweet around all the homies, right? But other than that, one little thing, I think anybody can wear this fragrance at any time of year, any time of day. Like, you ain't gotta, the projection on it isn't overpowering. You know, do your regular routine where y'all know mine, 1, 2, bam, come across, I'm good, okay? It's not an overpowering projection, but if you're sitting across from your date or something like that, she will smell you. People walking by, they will smell you. So it's a nice projection, but it's not an overpowering one. Now, if you're one of those dudes who do on the trigger, you might not want to do that. Because longevity, I get easily 8 to 10 hours with her. Easily 8 to 10. That's just on bam, bam, bam. I don't gotta bring it with me to re-up or nothing. Okay, it has nice longevity on this, especially for it being a sweet fragrance. Okay, man, this smells good. Hey y'all, like I said, I fell in love with this one when I first smelled it. Like, I just remember just driving home with this and just continuing to smell it. Just continue to, like, I probably wore this probably like the first 7 days I got this bottle. I wore it every day. I was getting all type of compliments, and once again, women love this fragrance. I mean, I tell people all the time, even my fellas out there, this is my message for the fellas who don't like sweet scents and things like that. Why do you wear a certain type of fragrance? Are you wearing it for yourself? Are you wearing it for compliments? Or are you wearing it for other people to compliment you? Right? This is one of those fragrances where you will get tons of compliments from women and men. Men alike will compliment you on this fragrance right here. Like I said earlier, this is one of my probably top 5 compliment getters from the house of Bond No.9. I love this fragrance. This fragrance came in at number 14, I believe, on my Bond No.9 top scents list. Yeah, I believe it was number 14. And as you can probably tell, I love this fragrance. And I mean, like, I love this fragrance. I fell in love when I first smelled it. I'd also like to add that this smells, just in case somebody might possibly think about blind buying this off this video, I would tell you it reminds me of Bond No.9's Tribeca. I call them cousins. Tribeca and Sweetness. Well, Tribeca and Greenwich Village. I call them cousins. Okay, they have similarities, and I don't mean they smell alike, because they don't. You know, but they do have some similar notes. They both have jasmine, the ambroxan, and they both have a woody base. But where Tribeca is a gourmand fragrance, right? So you get that cacao and caramel. This opens up in a fruity way with the lychee and the mandarin notes. So, but they both do the same thing where they're both sweet. They're sweet unisex fragrances that a man and a woman can wear daily, right? Those two are awesome smelling fragrances. This one right here, even though it came in at number 14 on my Bond No.9 top scents, as far as what it smells like, just to my nose, because other things come into play on my top list. Who could wear it? Is it versatile? It's other things when I list my top scents where I explained in the video. But as far as on strictly the smell of this fragrance, this is easily in my top 5 or 6, maybe 7 at the latest. Like, this spit smells amazing. Okay, this is one I recommend it. Definitely, you could blind buy this and you will love it. I guarantee you will love this fragrance. Except the one type of person, the overly masculine dudes who don't like sweet scents. You might not like it. But 9 out of 10 times, 90% of the population gonna like this fragrance because it smells amazing. All right, the price point for this is, I believe for the smaller 1.7 is $320 now. For the big bottle, Bond No.9 is up to $460. So y'all know what I'm about to say. Don't ever go over your budget when you buying Bond No.9. But me myself, 90% of the time, I'm going to go to Saks or I'm going to go to Bond No.9 and order it directly and get it shipped to my house. That's just how I roll. But I can't advise anybody to go out and spend $500 on a bottle of cologne unless you got it like that. But I guarantee you, if you buy this fragrance, you will love it. Okay? The majority of you will love this fragrance. So to me, is it worth $460? Yeah. But then again, I can afford to spend $460 on a bottle of cologne. Well, when I got it, $385 or whatever it was when I got it. Right? It was definitely worth the price point when I bought this, when I purchased it. I did some looking. I think I saw it on fragrance.net for $198. It was like $198. I looked on the Bond No.9 site for y'all before I got on tonight, and it's sold out. And that's the thing about this. This one is hard to come across most of the time because when it's out there, it's bought, right? So it don't stay online for a long time. So if you see it and you have an opportunity to pick this up, I would definitely say grab it and add it to your collection. Okay, this is one of the must-haves from the house of Bond No.9. That basically concludes my review of Bond No.9, Greenwich Village. Struggle streaming with BK. Hook a brother up with a like and a subscribe. If you got any questions, I answer them to the best of my ability. Leave one behind. Leave any questions you got, and I'll get to it and I'll answer it for you, either by making a video, like requested reviews of Bond No.9 fragrances, or if you have any other questions. My question for today is, what is your spray-on routine? All right? Y'all hook me up. Let me know what y'all spray-on routine is. Maybe I can add something else or try something out and see how it worked for me. All right? That's all I got. Struggle streaming with BK, and I'm out. I'll holler at y'all next time. Deuces. Come on, sweetness. Let's go.
Blueberry yum yum. Let me pull up and come put it in your tum tum. Beat it up, rum, bum 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 bum. Light up a spliff and then repeat it until the sun come. Yeah, yeah. Pick a time, you pick the time and pick a place. Commit the crime and fuck a case. Know about love. You know, tell me what you know about, what you know about love, what you know about love, what you know.